You're watching Super Mario GVT. And now, the second Poptropica road trip. Reign of Omegon! Hey everyone, it's Hyper Eel, and welcome to another episode of Poptropica Road Trip. In this episode, I'll be going through Poptropicon Episode 3. At the end of the last episode, spoiler alert, Omegon crashed the costume contest. In this episode, you will have to stop him. Let's begin. And here's an introductory cutscene of the convention being transformed by Omegon. You will appear in the basement in the convention. After clicking start, you will talk to the customizer tutor from the first 2 episodes. She will then give you a task to get 3 Mighty Action Force weapons. Make sure to grab the energy drink at the table on the left before taking the vent leading to the exhibit hall. Inside, you will find an elf archer who needs help getting rescued. Here, you will find some lasers blocking the way, including the one underneath Elf Archer. Dodge the lasers until you find a Silver Age shield. The icon will appear on the lower left of the screen. Press the spacebar when the laser comes shooting down, and the shield will reflect the laser to the pink power source, which will destroy it. Do the same thing with the other lasers. Use your shield to cause the lasers to reflect off of it and into the power sources, destroying them. With the lasers all turned off, you can now free the Elf Archer. Click on the red button on the cage to free her. She will then return to HQ. When you return to the basement hideout area, talk to the Elf Archer, and she will give you her bow. Now, let's go to the expo. To get to the expo, go through the vent labeled Expo. Inside, you will find some henchbots, turning the people of the convention into henchbots themselves. When they try to convert this guy into a henchbot, the actual henchbots are not aware that he has an energy drink. The energy drink causes the machine to malfunction. One of the bots tried to do manual repair, but then he gets electrocuted and passed out. You can't help the drink guy now. You will need to rescue Goldface and use the power of his gloves to get him out of the henchbot machine. After finding Goldface stuck in a cage above you, you'll need to rescue him. This room has pink lasers and green force field walls. To disable force field walls, you'll need to equip the bow and shoot its arrow at the target. Do the same thing with the other targets, and use the Silver Age shield to reflect lasers to the power sources. But you'll need the crates to reach the other targets and clear the path for the lasers to reflect off the shield into the power sources. Once you cleared out all the force fields and lasers, you can now free Goldface. To free him, click on the button on the cage. He will then return to HQ. After returning to the hideout area, talk to Goldface and he will give you his power gloves, known as electron pulses, though they need to be powered up before you can rescue World Guy and get the last 2 energy drinks. For right now, return to the expo via the vent. Once you're here, click on the exposed wiring on the henchbot machine, and the electron pulses will get all powered up. Now you can free the guy who is holding one of the energy drinks you will need. Once he's given you the second energy drink, head back to the hideout area via the vent. Only one more energy drink to go. The last energy drink is in the vending machine at the exhibit hall. You know, the area where you saved Elf Archer? Head there via the vent. Once through, continue all the way to the right until you reach the vending machine. Use the powered electron pulse to activate it, dropping the last energy drink. Once you've had all 3 energy drinks, let's go rescue World Guy. World Guy is in the theater. To get to the theater, go to the vent labeled Theater in the basement area. Here you will find World Guy. He wants you to rescue him. To reach World Guy, you will need to use the powered electron pulses on the blue triangle to cause the platform to move up. Then get ready to use the bow so you can shoot the arrow at the target when the platform gets close to it. Destroying it will disable the force field. When you use the shield to destroy the laser, it will begin to melt, making it no longer usable. But don't worry, you will get another shield once you rescued World Guy. So for right now, use the powered electron pulses and the bow to get past these obstacles. Once you've reached World Guy, you'll have to free him. To free him, click on the button on the cage. Now he will return to the basement hideout area. Once you're back here, talk to World Guy and he will give you the modern era shield. Now that you've gotten all 3 of the Mighty Action Force weapons, talk to the customizer tutor and you will show her the weapons. As you are showing her the Mighty Action Force weapons, an unexpected plot twist happens. Omegon and his henchmen arrive and taunt the HQ. Now the henchbots will take her away, leading everybody having no more resistance. It looks like Omegon is following everyone to their doom. But you will not fall to your doom. The guy with the green mask will give you a comic about the Omega Crystal being overloaded. The Omega Crystal is in Omegon's throne room in the theater. You will go there just as the guy in the green mask fights off the henchbots. When you are back at the theater, you're pretty eager to destroy the Omega Crystal. But the catch is that there is a laser blocking the path. Luckily, you have the modern era shield. You know, the shield from World Guy? Go to the spot where you rescued World Guy. This time, use the modern era shield on the laser to reflect it to the power source, clearing the laser out of the way. With the laser deactivated, the far left side of the theater room will be accessible. To shatter the crystal, you'll have to place 3 energy drinks on their respective spots. Once you have placed all 3 energy drinks, the crystal will be ready to shatter. Now, use the powered electron pulse on the 3 blue triangles to cause the 3 respective platforms to move. Now hurry to the little slit in the wall and take a shot with your bow to cause the crystal to fully shatter. Now that you've banished Omegon, you'll be ready to celebrate. It's just quite not over, because Omegon will do something to you. You will then get sent through a portal leading into Omegon's dimension. As you are going into Omegon's dimension, you will pass through pictures of the Mighty Action Force people. The 3 respective weapons you have will turn blue, and they'll become Alphonse powers. Your entire self will turn blue too. Now, let's take down Omegon, for real this time. He will then turn into a beast-like creature. Now use the powers of Alphon to destroy it. Deflect the lasers onto the battery packs using your shield. This will cause the hand to drop, allowing you to jump on it, and use the powered electron pulses to cause the hand to rise. As it is rising, quickly use your bow and shoot the arrows to the 2 targets. Once you've done that, his eye will turn pink. Do the same thing for the other side. Now that both eyes are pink, what do you need to blast them out? That's right, it's the modern era shield. Use the modern era shield to deflect the lasers onto the eyes. If you've done that, guess what? Omegon is banished! For real this time! And this will cause the entire convention center to return to its former glory. You will then come out of Omegon's dimension and into the expo floor from the last episode. Now that you saved humankind, you are given the Island Medallion. This is the end of Poptropicon Episode 3. Be sure to stay tuned for more episodes of the second Poptropica road trip. What is one thing that you struggle in Poptropicon Episode 3?